Didn't you also at one time play with Edgar Winter?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Did you record anything with him?
Yes, I did. It was things like this. Called Frankenstein.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. We did also things like that. And that was interesting too, because I was living in Marin County in Fairfax, being a hippie, doing a really good job of being a hippie, loving my life as a hippie, and I'd done a little guitar session for a guitar player singer named Kendall Cart, and his friend, and his name escapes me right now, and he'll be really mad at me for not remembering, but I can plead senility at 63 and I can get away with it. But he was working in New York. He went to New York, and I'd done this thing, and he said, once again, he said, same kind of deal. He said they'd heard about this young guitar player in California, and said, listen, Edgar Winter's looking to put a rock band together. Do you have any interest in coming out to New York and trying out? And I had done a sort of a kind of a national tour with Boz Skaggs for just a little bit. I played with his band. We actually recorded a couple songs in Muscle Shoals. I don't know if it ever came out, but I went across the country with his band, and we had actually been in Kansas, some city in Kansas where Boz was opening for Edgar, and because I'd seen Edgar, like some of you may have, with his brother Johnny, and doing the Winter Brothers thing, and was just blown away. I mean, I wasn't aware of him that heavily before. I saw him one time at Fillmore West with Johnny. People keep asking me if I have a little brother. Well, there he is. And here comes Edgar out killing, So I'd seen their band, and I just thought it was the most slamminest thing. But it was the White Trash Band, and it was a much more of an R&B, that kind of band. And once again, Fortune smiled, and he said, "Do you want to come out and try out for Edgar's band?" And being comfortable in California, to be honest with you, I was a little nervous and apprehensive about it. Not just because of you get to your home and you go, I don't know, New York City. I didn't know if I wanted to live there, or be there. And I said, okay, and this is the truth. I said, I would like to come out because it sounds like it would be a lot of fun. But I would also very much like to have a round-trip ticket, because I'll come out and try out, but I want to be able to get back home. I mean, I'm just a young hippie. I don't, I go out there, the fact is I never used the return portion of the round-trip ticket. I rehearsed with him and 1 week later I was playing with him on stage at college assembly halls playing pretty much white trash music and that kind of stuff, but he had started writing, and from then on it just snowballed, and we went in the studio and recorded Frankenstein, Free Ride, and I played Tobacco Road with him. And actually I just got off the phone with him 2 days ago. I'm playing in Sausalito on the 4th of September, and Edgar's going to be on the bill too. So I talked to him, and of course we're going to play together. So I'm going to in Sausalito. We're going to play Free Ride and Tobacco Road together, because I consider him to be like a big brother and a mentor, because he was like, once again, I'm coming in the presence of someone, still a kid just learning how to play guitar, and I'm in the presence of this guy who's like a musical monster, just unbelievable. I mean, I go back to his Entrance album. Have you heard that? Anybody? See, that's such an obscure album. Dead silence. But it's a great, great record, and it's just his songwriting, and Johnny helped him write songs on it, and it's just a beautiful record. So I go way back as a fan, and so to be able to, every time we see each other, it's like we always jam together. So.